Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex FS for analyzing the major pairs as well as miners, gold, silver, copper, crude, US30, Bitcoin. So before we get into this analysis using Elliott wave theory, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully. I'm not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my treatments explaining here. So let's move on to our watch list. Starts from DXY and end with gold. So now DXY. So this is the daily chart. So whether it's still there is no conclusion here, whether it is that fourth wave or it's the trend has got reversed. So if it got reversed, what will be the wave count here? So before that, the discussion, just I need to show you one of my ideas, previous idea I had shared on July 10th. I'll show you that. In the case of if it is a irregular flat pattern, right? So one second. Yeah, this is the one. So in the case of this is a AB 1 2 3 4 5. So if this is the W, so in the case this is the 5-way structure, or it could be a 3-way structure as a W or A, and this is the A, B and C. So we can, that is why I had already mentioned that after the structure we can change it in anything formation. After the formation or the any pattern, if we found, we can change this any kind of W, X, A, Y or whatever it is. So this is the one I have posted on July 10th. Whether this could be the one more pattern, it is still uncompleted. So this, if it is a W, this is the X, A, B, C. So that means there is a chances for again to reach over 94 or 95 like this, or if it is an expanded flat, it can reach below this level also, and then we have a 3-way structures that is called as Y. So if this pattern is still valid, means we can, the trend is got reverse here itself. So in that kind, once again, and what I thought here, it's if we measured this one, it reached already 1.618, and sometimes what we talked about that last lot of things, it beyond that 1618, and it may reach the 1618 and coming to the downside, and again it can reach for that for the fifth wave also sometimes, or if it is reached here the 1618 and again there will be a 3-way structure later onwards. This could be the W or A, and this could be the B or X, and one more way to the Y to above the 122. But in DXY it's got extended, but in the Euro USD it is still below that 1272. Look at this, this in 1272. So there is a chances for making a 5-way structure or 3-way structures like this, and this will become that. So this will become that 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 and one more 1 2 3 we needed. So where is the next? Here is the next support, first one. One second, we can see in that. No, here. The next support here's this zone. So now what is the conclusion? There is no conclusion here. It's still, it is a two-way direction it can go. It's beyond that the technical analysis. Only the fundamental can boost. Either it can do like this, what I explained now. Either this is a three-way structure or a five-way structure. After this, one more three-way structure is possible. Then this will become that connecting part, and one more three-way structures to the downside. So then W, this is the X, A, B, C, and this becomes the Y. Three-way structure is got completed. After this one lay, it can go above the high. So now there is a chance as the possibility this can make. Possibility only I'm telling. So I'm not getting any conclusion here. So in the shorter time frame, in the 4-hour time frame, it's looking like that wedge formation, or from here you can make it as a wedge formation. So either this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there is a lot of possibilities, but I'm expecting, see, either this is the A, B, C is a 1, this is the 2, so this could be the 3, 4 and 5. So this, say, it could be the ending diagonal also. A, B, C is a 1, say 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there is a chances for that also. If this is an ending diagonal, so still our wave count for the previous idea, here it's A, B, C is a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. So still there is a chances to coming for the downside also. But why I'm so confused, because here means if you look in the New Zealand dollar as well as Australian dollar, it remains same pattern what how I explained here. I will show you all the things. The GBP USD, here it's very straight, right? Here it's V reversal, and I already shown the example also. Lot of V reversal got failed here also. It's a V reversal and the previous anchor broken, and then immediately it came down. So this is the, in case of this is called as expanded triangle. So how it is going to be, that is the one tricky one we need to watch. Everything, it looks like the diagonal pattern here. So in the case this is the wave 1, this is the wave 2, still we are 3 and we are in the 4th, and there is a chances for the 5th also possible. Or if this is the end, and I already tried to inform that giving the input before, once the target got reached, I already announced there is a chances for end of the trend also. From here it can go back to the high also. So the trend got reversal here on one second, I'll show you that. That you know very well about my target got achieved. Again, why I am insisting that same again and again, because the target got achieved, we are still expecting one more down, but there is a trend reversal also. So in GBP USD, if there is a chances, see, it's not compulsory everything need to make to the going to the downside. Maybe this could be the 5-way structure and again one more 3-way structures. At that time Euro New Zealand euro, Australian dollar, New Zealand can also go to the downside. If it is a GBP is strong, then it won't come back, and it will do the three-way structure. And again, once the target for the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar and euro dollar, it again reach the previous low, or if it can break the COVID low, it can do the three-way structures only here without breaking this low, and from here it can shoot. So be careful about that, whether the third way is already ended, we are on the fourth way, or the trend got reversal, or it is in the reversal side. But in the this one also, in this situation, what I'm expecting here is, in the daily chart or forward chart, in any, if it is a leading diagonal 1 2 3 4 5, so this is the 5-way structure, we need at least 38.2 retracement. So anyway, I'm looking for that 1.021 here to reach. So at that time, we need to look whether it is aggressive or it is slagging down as only the three-way structures. Then I need to exit my position in the break even. I shorted at 1.530 and I didn't done, and previous itself I started at 1.0360 as well as Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. So I need to watch here closely to exit, or again to make the stop loss here in the high. Then I need to continue to work for that below to the target to reach. So this is what my idea for this week. Or this is the December month, you know very well, it's a little bit slow month, or sometimes there will be a huge volatility because of that uh, everybody is going for that vacations, so there is a no trading, so low volume will be there. So be careful, but I'm short the position that you know very well. So we need to wait for either the 1.02 or to target to reach. So now we can move for the USD CAD. Here also same, either, see, everything is got confused. I told you, right, whether it is going to reach here, or again it is going to do like this, whether it can break this trend line also, it can do like this and reached again, it may reach here also. After that it can go high also. So at that time here, if it did like this, DXY can reach up to nearly 96 or 94 again. So later onwards, we are expecting this. At that time, DXY can again shoot. So whether it is going to break this, or it is making a, see, it's already broken here, so there is no chances for making the triangle here. Either this could be that connecting wave for the further downside in the bigger picture, what I'm talking about in the bigger picture. So that this time we no need that bigger time frame, because either it's looking like a three-way structures only. So we are in the connecting wave. So connecting wave means it can do deeper retracement here. For this impulsive wave, this is the connecting wave, and again one more impulsive wave can, but this is the stop loss. It's already here did one flat correction, ABC, ABC and C, or ABC, whatever it is. One set of correction is got completed. Whether it is in that impulsive wave to break this one, the previous high of 1.47, or this is a connecting wave, again it can reach as a triple top, the 45 1.455, and then again it is continuing to the downside to reach that 1.06 also. So these are the bigger time frames, so no need now for this, but this is the plan. So we need a plan also. So next you can USD JPY. I will first finish that all the dollar pairs. Look at this, it's looking like it's where it started bounce and it is coming down. So whether this is the 1 2 3 4 like here, so whether it is going to be like this or from here it can bounce, no idea. But in that smaller time frame it's look like 5-way structure. 1 2 1 second, 1 2 3 4 and 5. It looks like the 5-way structure, and this is the one A, so this could be the B and one more low, and again there is a continuation for that impulsive wave also. And here that same, so ABC is A is a triangle, or this could be that here itself the 3-way structure, but I'm not able to make this as a 3-way structure. So ABC is A, so A, this is the B and the C. So this is the one A, B, and C is the 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4, and this is the 5. But this portion and this portion, it's looking like same, so it's a equal contribution here. So I don't know whether it is already got completed or not, but here it looks like a 5-way structures, how I found in the BTC. And then later onwards what it happened, it hit my stop loss, and again we are doing like this. So that means this is the A, this is the B and C, so still we are in the downtrend in BTC. So like that we can make this as a stop loss. If it comes to the downside, we can make this as a stop loss looking for this. So in this case we need to take risk like that only. So but if it holds this stop loss, we can achieve the target. But if it uh, hit our stop loss, then there is a again one more downtrend is possible. So USD CHF, look at this. I will show you in the USD CHF. Yeah, here. So in everything I'm already did that. One second, I will delete this one. Right. So as per my plan, right, in this portion, I'm talking about this portion, right? A. So whether this is a triangle or whatever it is, this is the one completion. This is the one completion, right? After this, this is the one A, this is the one B, 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is one ABC is got completed in that wedge formation. After this, this is the one A, this is the one B, and this is the one C. So this is also called completed in the ABC. After this, this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and look at in that 4-hour chart. It's very interesting. 1 2 3 4 and 5. I got entered here. I didn't place any stop loss here, because in any condition, see whether this is the one ABC or from here it is a fresh 5-way, I'm looking for that at least 3-way structure. Whether it is going to be here or 9/6, I am expecting nearly that from here it's a 9/3, 9/3 and 9/6, nearly 250 to 300 pips easily we can get. But in that case, if this is the one A, this is the one B, and this is the one C, means it can shoot from here, right? Once again, I will show you in the daily chart. So it can reach up to this also. So ABC is a ABC is a B, and C. So whether it is going to break this high or within this, there is a still valid for my previous analysis. It's a A, this is the B, C and D and E. or if it breaks above the high, the previous all the nearly from yeah 2017 high 2016. So if it breaks also, this is the 1A, this is the 1B, and this is the 1C. So, and what is our USD CHF analysis saying? Previous analysis, this is the one, A, B, W, X, Y. Whether it is going to reach here or within this one, it can make a triangle and then come to the downside also. So this is the A, B, 1, 2, 3, and we are in the fourth wave. So fourth wave, there is a chances for making a flat correction, or it could be a triangle. That is what I explained here. So anyway, in as per that 4-hour time frame, I'm looking for this as a which pattern 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the 3-way structure, again one more downward, the downside for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 also, because a lot of times this third way can be a diagonal pattern also, but here it looks like it's not that kind of pattern. Here it's a 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. It's already completed here. It seems like that. So I took this trade. So anyway, I'm looking for that 0.96. So let's wait for this. So we completed, 1 second, yeah, USD JPY, USD SGD. I'm still in that buy according to this one. According to this analysis, that is why I explained now. It's look confused. In USD CHF, it's looking like going to the high. USD JPY, the same thing, 5 ways formation, and it's going to be a high to make a new high. Or that Euro USD, what I explained, the Euro USD, GBP USD, it is going to reverse. If that means dollar can come to the downside, but there is a too controversial here. Here it seems like one more high. It's if it is a triangle. So why I'm suggesting this is a good trade, because see, it's already broken the previous high, the 0.1. This is a A or W, whatever you can make it, B or X, and C or Y. So this is got a 1 3-way structure. It's got completed. As per the USD CAD, it is already broken this previous low. That is an entirely different pattern, but here it's a ABC. So the chances only from here it has to go to the higher side, but it failed to break the again this B wave. So again it is coming to the downside. So that means there is a chances only for the triangle. But if need to valid for this one, the triangle, we need to place the stop loss here. That is what I did. I entered here itself, that you know very well. So I'm looking only for that higher from here. But if it holds, I will get the huge risk reward. But if failed, no worries on that. It's a 400 pips stop loss. No worries on that for me, because I'm a positional trader. I don't worry about that 400 pips. But if it holds, what will be the target? Nearly 2000 pips. So that risk reward. And in the intermediate wave also, it looks like, I will hide this. It's looking like here the 5-way structure has got completed. So anyway, ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and C 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is got completed. So let's wait for the conclusion. But I already entered in this trade, that you know very well. So these are all my analysis, because if it breaks this, anyway I'm looking for the 3-way structure. If it need to break this, if this is the A, B, C is a W, and if this is the connecting for the X, and this is the 1A, so I need at least for the B wave. So anyway, I need to watch how I did in the crude. I exited the crude position at 88, what I bought at 81 or 82 something. The last three weeks before, I already informed that it's not making like a 5-way structure and it is looking like a 3-way structure, so I exited my position. So like that, I need to watch my positions, how the waves is forming, and then later I will decide. So like that, if it is going aggressively, I will just leave that position. So let's wait for that. So now we can move for the Australian dollar. So Australian dollar, the conclusion is either from here it can be another 3-way structures to break this low, or else it can go above the 3-way structures, like, and it can do the 3-way structures here and one more impulsive way to the high. So it can, again, there is a chances to reach that 7.4 or 7.5 like here, and after that this is one A, B, C, D and E. After that, one more 3-way structure. So if it did like this, DXY, the Euro USD, GBP USD, everything it is going to DXY, it's coming to the downside as per the previous on July 10th what I shared. So like that, it can make a irregular flat pattern also. At same thing in Euro USD, I had showed that. So if that DXY analysis on the July 10 is going to work, means, and this is going to be a 3-way structures to the downside for 6.5, and one more high for the 7.5 is also possible. But why I'm coming to the conclusion here, it's this is the one, is a 3-way structure, this is the one impulsive and beyond the connecting wave. So if it is a connecting wave, either this is the end of the trend, this is the one A, B, C, and this is the end of the trend, and we are in the Y way to the downside. So whether it is still we are in the downtrend means, so there is a chances for making a flat, or it could be a triangle. It's a running triangle, A, B, C, D and E. I already informed that also. The same thing in New Zealand dollar. Previous itself there is a chances, because we are in the 127 here. But in Australian dollar, how we are in that DXY, it's above that exactly 1272, right? Here it's below, beyond that 1618. So either, but the same thing in New Zealand dollar. In New Zealand dollar, it is on 1272. I will show you in that another picture. Yeah, look at this, 1272 to below 1414. So once it reached here, again it bounced. So either it is going to be a 3-way structures from here, one more 3-way structures, once again. Yeah, from here it make one more 3-way structures, and what we call this is a head, this is the left shoulder, right shoulder, and again one more high. So the target is above the neck, the same length it can reach. So if it did like this, so this will become the triangle, and one more 3-way structures to the downside. This is my plan. Here it's a 3-way structure. So if this is the end of the trend here, this is looking like a 1, 2, 3. So I need, this is the one, it's a 3, right? So no need this kind of V reversal here. But I shown you that several V reversal got nearly that failed one. Here also it's a V reversal, it's looking like that, and here also it's a V reversal and it make a new high and came downside. So this is a little bit a tricky one, the market, how the market will do. But in the previous itself, it's looking like we can complete this pattern here, and here also it's looking like a V reversal. After that, what it happened? Come to the downside, and here also it's a V reversal and coming to the came downside. But in the left side, we having that this kind of impulsive. So this is the one, it's a three-way structure, and this is why it is called as a V reversal here, and it came downside. So but here it is not in the left side, it's there is no three-way structure, it's a completion of the five-way structure. That is what my worrying here. I will show you in the daily chart. Here it's a clearly we can see the five-way structure. Five-way structure to complete, and again it's looking like previous, it's looked like a three-way structure, but it's now, if it is a double zigzag also, but it's not yet broken the previous high yet. So the conclusion here, it's whether there is a chances for making like this to break the previous COVID low, or from here it can do like one more three-way structure and again to the coming to the downside, but there's a strict stop loss hits here, because if we kept this as a running running flat, it has to reach it have to reach the previous low. If it is a triangle also, it need to break this low. So that is the conclusion for me here. So we finished nearly all those things. Yeah, now we can move for that Euro New Zealand. Just a glance. So here I took it this as a expanding triangle. So same thing, it is coming to the downside, need to come to the downside. Or if this pattern is got completed, it's a ABC is a W, this is the X, this is a Y, and this is the X, and this is the Z. So that means this is the W, this is the X, this is the Y, this is the X, and this is the Z. So 1 2 3 4 5 swings is got completed, means without from here also it can do, and if it breaks this low, again there is a chances for making this high. So that is why I told you there is a two directions here, and it's now everything looking like that. So only the fundamental can boost this technical analysis to reach either in that up or down. So what we have to do, I already did that, I explained well. So we need to do like that only. We need to place a stop loss for that huge risk. If you found 1:2 or 1:3, you need to enter. Because of the USD CHF, I'm got a little bit, 1 second. Because of the USD CHF, now I got a conclusion now. So USD is going to shoot, and in USD SGD. So forget about that Euro, GBP, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. But here it seems like it's going to reach, means dollar is going to strengthen. So this is looking like the three-way structure. Looking like, what I'm talking about is looking like. I'm not 100% sure. If it again, if it is it's making the three-way structure and one more downside, then it could be anything else. So I need to work for that. And it is not yet broken the previous high. And that time I told that it can reach up to the 1.02, and it's now reached. But from here, what I thought here, it's so it is going to reach in the five-way structure here, 1 2 3 4 and 5, but it's again failed. So it's in that 4-hour chart also, it looks like the five-way completion or not. Here it's looked like 1 2 3 4 and 5, but we can't see from here. It's looked like this also. So all the analysis and our view on the chart, it's a little bit confusion. So my analysis saying this is the one, it's called 5-way structure is got completed. Either we need to wait for the 3-way structure, or it could be the impulsive wave. So wait for that. If it is an impulsive wave, we will get the huge reward, or if it is a 3-way structure also, no worries, it can reach minimum is what, 96, minimum is 96. So we need to watch this. So this is my conclusions according to that USD JPY as well as in USD CHF. I'm looking for that dollar to shoot. And if you look in the gold, okay, let's finish the all the things. Euro New Zealand we already finished. USD 30, US 30. It's, one second, my analysis is here. The previous, right, it can do like this also, but what it is doing from here also, it is coming to the downside. So this pattern is still valid. This is my conclusion. There is no other way here. It's already broken this bearish trend line. But even though if it is broken the trend line also, 1 2 3 is my pattern I'm looking for. And if this is the end of the trend and this is the starting, means from here this is the starting. Because in US30 it is not looking like a 5-way structure, but in S&P 500 it's looking like the 5-way structure. And that is also, I already mentioned that. But here look at this. Once we already did the analysis, here I need to explain. See, this is the A, this is the B, and I told that 1 2 3 4 and 5, but the 4 is not yet completed here. This is the end of the 4. ABC is a A, ABC is a B, and C. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 1 2 3, sorry, it's a 1, this is the 2, so this is the 3. So 1 2 3, that is ABC is got completed. So I'm looking only for the downtrend. So that means this is the 1. So previous I did is a 1 2 3 4 5. So now it's looking like a 3-way structure. So from here that pattern is got completed and we can expect the downtrend. Because why I'm expecting, if this is the 5-way structure, we are in the 38.22 within 50. It's already got. If it is a simple connecting wave, it's a simple formation, we can expect. But only in, if it is a double correction, it can make the 3-way structures. For W this is a X and one more Y to reach above 4.3. But in the case if we expected for the 4.3, it can do the simple corrections. It's already completed the simple selection, and we can expect to that 3.1 also here, 3.2 in the 5-way structure, or again the 3-way structure. So everything, right, it's a little bit confusion. There is no conclusion here. In my view, what I'm talking about is, in my view, I'm not going to I already did in Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, Euro dollar, and as well as in UHF. So I need to look for all those things, not to enter in the any other pairs. And I already entered in the crude also, that I will explain you. Right, so I finished this and look at the Bitcoin. So I forget about the Bitcoin also, because it's once the stop loss got hit, I know it is going to still to the downside only. So unnecessarily I no need to look for those things. So I thought this is the one 5-way structure. The previous I explained in that here, and it is already broken. So after that I didn't saw anything. So here it looks like the 5-way structure, 3-way structure, 5-way structure. Again it's making, whether this is a completion or the fourth way the correction is going, or if this is a ABC is a A, so this is the B wave and one more C wave to the high is also possible. One second, one second, one second. Yeah, I need to clear otherwise. Yeah, so either the conclusion is here is whether it is going to be like this kind of a diagonal pattern to complete, or it's still say there is a, it won't break. If it is breaks the 25 only, it is in that higher, but if it breaks this and immediately it can come to the downside in the matter of that irregular flat pattern. So it's a very difficult here to, in my analysis, it's very difficult to trade. Here is the impulsive correction, impulsive, it's very easy to tell everything, but if you entered here, if we found that 5-way structure, what happened, and I already explained that, right? So now whether 1 2 3 4 and 5 is already completed or it is still there. So 1 2 3 4 and 5 means it's a 3-way structure. Again it's look like a 5-way structure is got completed. After the 3-way structure, again it can shoot for the, if it's the A, this is the B and C, so then this is the A, so this is the B and this is the C, or it could be a, I'm not going to make this as a W because clearly I found that 5-way structure, so wait for that to complete. Here it's a 1 2 3 4 5-way structure. For me it's a very beautiful 5-way structure. That is why I entered the trade here itself, and I didn't done anything, and after that I saw this is a triangle and came down and hit my stop loss. So after this 5-way and this is the B wave, or this is the one A B C D and after that E wave, and again there is a shoot to trap all the retailers, so then this is the A, this is the whole thing is B, is a triangle, and C to the high side also. So let's wait, right? Just now I got an idea. Now this could be the bigger triangle. Let's draw. So A B C D E and one more high. Later onwards this is the A, this is the B and C, but it's already broken this low. So whether it is a valid or not, I didn't see like this kind of triangle. So sorry, it's very tired for me because of big hand and sharp work. New venture, new goal is going good. So let's move on to the copper. Yeah, this is the plan I found yesterday, right? So this is the one impulsive, this is the one triangle, and another impulsive wave got completed. So here it looks like the 5-way structure. So in this time, see how we expecting here, right? Market can do and it can pattern anything. See why, if this is the ABC and this is the one A, why I drawn like this one? Need to be here, right? Even though if it is going to the downside, or it can go from here, why I drawn this, right? Why means look at this pattern. I found like, once again, yeah, this is the one is A. So here I look at ABC, and here is the A, this is the one B, and this is the one C. So this is the C. So for this A, this is the B, and this is the C. I found this. So if the copper is going to be in the higher side, what about the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar? So it could be whether this is the case. ABC means it no need to break this one. If it breaks also, then there is a higher possibility, right? But in this one hard chart, it looks like here it's not yet broken. And if this is a 1 2 3 and this is the 4 the 5s, this is a 5s structure is got completed here. Or if this is, see, if we make it this as a 3-way structure, but I'm not so sure about this is a 3-way structure, it's look like a 5-way structure only. So if this is a 1 2 3 4 and 5, so this is the end of that 5-way structure and it is not yet broken, means still valid for the downtrend also. So if this is the one A, this is the one B in the triangle, and C is got completed, means the 5-way structure below, it's a bearish trend and it is not yet broken. So you can make it this as a stop loss. At least we can, if it is a second wave and we are in, we can at least, if it is a or 1, it's a B or 2, so either we can reach the target if it is a C or the third wave. So what is the conclusion now here? Whether I told this the 1 2 3 4 5, and if it is a fourth wave still ahead, we need from here itself for the downside, but it failed. So that is that, if it failed means it is going to the higher side, means whether this is the end of the A, so this is the B, end of the B, or it is still ahead. So we have to watch this also, right? Everything it is watch. But if you need to trade, this is the one very minimum stop loss, and you can at least get that if it is a B C, you make it this as a first target to break this one. And if it is going aggressive to the downside, then you will get the risk reward making the trial stop loss. If you found the internal third way structure, if it is seen clearly, you can make that as a stop loss, trial stop loss. But I am not going to take, because I already did a lot of things and I am need to manage those trades. So what else? Bitcoin, copper, crude. I will show you that crude, why I entered the trade, right? I entered at 32, very sorry. I entered at 72.4. Now it is in $1 less. That means it's in loss. But I'm not care about that, because previous my target was 64 or 62 like that. But even though I targeted this, I expected from here also, I expected this one. It's again failed, right? And I exited, and I already explained where I exited. One second, I'm searching this where I exited. Here, previous I thought this is the one, right? Yeah, this is the one, and here it looks like a triangle. That is why I exited at 88. But later onwards also, there is a chances for making if it breaks also, there is a chances for making that expanded flat also. But again it failed and it broken the previous low. So that means that downtrend, look at this, I already drawn this. So in that case, so why I entered? Because of the 5-way structure. Look at this, this is a 1 2. So at that time I entered here, that 72 point, here I entered at 72.4. here it's looked like here the 1 5-way structure is got completed, and now also it's looking like 1 2 3, everything it is in the 3-way structure. Now I found that it's everything, it's looks like a 3-way structure. So everything it is a 3-way structure. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So now I'm looking only for the upper trend. So if it goes high, what about the UCAD? I just throw out all the correlations now. I'm concentrating only in this. So if it is going to the higher side, what about the UCAD? It's coming to the downside, right? So whether if it comes to the downside, here what I already mentioned at that time, DX, what it could do. So I'm not going to look this all the correlations now, but each and every pair has having some structures, so it need to complete that. So if you look all the correlations, and you can't trade all those things, sometimes it will correlate and sometimes it won't correlate. How I look into the USD CHF, right? It's a beautiful trade, we need to enter. So that is why I enter in the US oil also, it's look like. And if I hide all those things, I will explain this. This is the one, it's a 1 or A or W, whatever you can. If it is a leading diagonal, what I'm talking about this, if it is a leading diagonal, ABC is a 1, right? ABC is a 2. So ABC is a 3. ABC is a 4. It's already completed here. And if this is the A, this is the B, and C is a 5, this is the end of the trend also. So if you look in the daily chart, what it seems, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's a 5-way structures in the leading diagonal. This is the A because it's already broken this high. So I took it this as a A, this as a B, and this as a C. So I found one, at least some 3-way structures, at least to 96 or 94. It can easily reach there. So we have to watch this, how it look, it is going to form here. So then we will decide, right? At least whether this is the ABC, this is the end. So this is the one, it's ABC, this is the one, it's a ABC. Again I need ABC. At least we can get up to 89. So nearly $15 it's hide here. At the time we need to wait for this to complete the structure. Whether this is a ABC is a, so whether this is a ABC is a and ABC is a B and one more C wave. So in all the patterns, this is the possibility trade I'm looking for. And in the daily formation, the candle formation also, look at this, this is a reversal hammer. After that also it's looking like the doji, and here we already completed the 1 2 3 4 5. So if it is again also one more low, no issues, and then again it has to go above one lay in my view. So if you look in the weekly chart also, it is in the, still we are in that demand zone. So wait for that, and now it's going to be a silver. So this is the previous week I explained this bar pattern, right? So whether it is going to valid or invalid, I didn't know. In that case, if how we have to look for this, so that means this is the ABC is a A1, ABC is a 2, so ABC is a 3, so ABC is a 4, ABC is a 5. This is a completion. It looks like that also sometimes. This looks like a wedge formation also. So, and I already shared that channel wedge become the channel also sometimes. So this wedge we are kept this as a wedge, and beyond the trend reversal means this will become the channel. It is not yet broken. It is not yet broken. Still valid. So everything as per what I it's in the starting of the stream, what I said, it's a little bit confused. It's here, it looks like a five-way structure and it came downside, and again it's making a five-way structure. So A, this is the B, 1 2 3 4 5. It's looked like the five-way structure, and in gold this is also the completion of the five-way structure, 1 2 3 4 and 5, and it is not yet broken the previous high. But in silver it did. In silver it did the previous high. It already broken. So here also it looks like 1 2 3 4 5. And here previous I thought this is the five-way structure, but he can make it this as a B and C also now, the small c. So at that time, if this is the A, this is the B, so 1 2 3 4, and previous what I did, this is the fifth wave. But what we have to do now, so whether we need to split this one, this is the 1, this is the 2, so 1 2 3 4 and 5, we need to keep this as a 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5. So if we kept, market will come to like this also. We are so happy, we may so happy, after that one more high and it will hit all the stop loss, and it will took all the stop loss, and again it can do like this. So that means still that bigger fourth wave in play. Which is the bigger? This is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3 what we completed, right? So this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. So after that what I thought is this is the 1, this is the 2, or this is the A, this is the B. But in case if this is the 1, this is the 2, previous what I did, this is the 1, A B C, so A B C, so this is the C. So that is what I took this as a, this is the B. So we can make it anything. But in gold, it is not yet broken the previous low. In silver, it is already broken the previous low. Here. 1 second. Yeah. In silver, it did all the same previous low. The same day, July, 1 second. Approximately July. Yeah, 15th July. Hide this. Look at this. July, it's already broken here, and here September 28th. Look at this. October, yeah, this is the September. In gold, it is not yet broken, right? September here, 28th September. In silver, here. So my conclusion, it's either this is could be that this thing, or this is the A, this is the B, 1 2 3 4 5. So everything, it's confused for me. That's a simple one. No trade in this, but we need to watch. So if this is the 1, this is the 1 2, this is the 3, so still if it is the fourth wave is in, means 1 2 3, so after the fourth wave one more fifth wave, how I explained that silver, one more high and then it come to the downside. So let's wait. It's I'm totally confused here. According to this, a lot of possibilities. So hope I think I covered everything. Let's check again. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my analysis. So we will see you in that next week. maybe we can get the conclusion, or up to this whole month it could be like this also. Don't know about that. So trade safe, happy weekend everybody, and advance happy Christmas. So still my 15 days is there, so let's have a fun with that. Thank you, bye, see you.